Martin Cabrhel has done it again and won his 5th World Series of Poker bracelet, this time taking down the 10k euro mystery bounty PLO event. And like every Martin Cabrhel video, this one does come with a little bit of drama that unfolded at the table. Let's get into it. The final table kicks off 8-handed with a couple €100,000 up top for the winner, and Martin coming into this second place in chips with about 21% of the chips in play. This may be a small prize pool compared to the WSOP events in the US, but it is loaded with heavy hitters like Martin Cabrhel. What this final table may lack in crushers, it makes up for with demographic representation. We've got basically every country in here. Our first notable hand at the table happens with a player moving all in with aces, actually double suited aces to be precise, and Cabrhel coming over the top with Queen Jack 4-3 double suited, which, and I'm not a PLO player, seems like a not very good hand. And if you want to play with PLO players that are this bad, you can now do so over on my favorite place to play poker. And don't forget to type in my name. After Cabrhel squeezes with Queen Jack 4-3, it's back over to Yankov with double suited 9s here, and he basically decides to just back jam all in. Again, this seems very aggressive, but maybe he knows that Cabrhel is perhaps looser than he should be here and is making a move, and he's certainly right, but at the same time, his hand doesn't seem like a monster to me, although I will admit, I'm not exactly a PLO expert. Back over to Martin, he's trying to figure out what to do, and some kind of drama tension at the table builds as Cabrhel tries to decide what he should do facing this jam.
All in announced.
Wow, look at this.
And bro, next time please don't speak when we are multi-way in the hand.
How much is it? Stop the clock and tell me how much is it.
This is a big spot. I mean, Yankov's got an enormous stack, and Cabrhel's hand is not that good. He does have 30% equity.
He's not all in it,
I report.
Yeah,
I report. How much? Calculate how much is the pot. Plus this and plus the...
Please, guys, wait, what do you play, yeah? Put it there, whatever it is, please. No, how much is it?
1832.
Very hard to calculate the pot when there's an all-in player, already previous money in the pot. Oh my God, are you serious? He says all in.
Here we go.
He makes the call. Tensions are rising. 3 players are now in this giant pot with 2 players all in. Cabrhel somehow needs to actually improve the state in the tournament here. I think we all know what's coming.
Okay, just run it. 3 jacks on the flop and finish.
Is it the night of jacks for Cabrhel? Here we go. There's a jack. There's 2.
Oh my God, Jack 3.
Cabrhel calling his own shot.
Everyone's dead basically. Clausius just has an ace.
Cabrhel.
Look at Yankov's face.
Cabrhel calling his own shot. Give me 2 jacks. There they are.
Oof, not like that. Cabrhel makes a full house and is up to 3.8 million in chips here with a commanding chip lead over the rest of the table. This brings us to the drama that went down at the final table. We're now 4-handed and Alioto is short stacked with ace king 7-5 and a suit to the ace, and he decides to raise pre-flop with Cabrhel calling with queen 10-4 deuce with worse hearts, and we get an action flop of ace king queen 2 hearts. Now you would think with only 110k behind and the hands that they have, what could go down here? I'll let you watch.
That is an unbelievable flop for Alioto. Flops the nut flush draw and top 2. And Cabrhel has a gut shot and a 10 high flush draw.
For you?
I think for you.
No, I have everything.
Okay, go ahead.
All in from
Do you have 10
Aliotto.
jack?
Better than that.
Better? 10 jack, hearts, and aces, yeah?
It is unbelievable.
Everything, yeah? How much?
300, right?
Open your hand. Thank you. I will think about it.
Are you serious?
Cabrhel just pulled off something that I've
I
been
said
talking
open your
about for
hand.
so
Look at his
long.
face. Look at Alioto's face.
Dirty move, but to his credit, he didn't say call. He just said show your cards, and
He said, show your hand.
and
he
Dario
said,
just
"Thank you."
did.
Martin just says open your hand and his opponent obliges, but Martin had not yet called, and so now we have a very weird situation where Alioto is all in with his tournament life on the line and his cards exposed, and Cabrhel trying to decide what he wants to do here with his hand facing this jam. My problem is that Martin does kind of make a motion, which sort of in some ways simulates a call to me, and clearly that's what his opponent thought. And if you mistakenly got your opponent to open their cards, I kind of feel like at that point you're supposed to just take the action you were going to make anyway. Realistically, in a spot like this, just call, because it's just 110k into an 800k pot. He only needs 12 or 13% equity to make a call correct here. And even if you're dominated in a million ways, you can still at least chop on a jack or outright win on a jack here. And then of course you also could improve to hands like a backdoor wheel or just trip queens. So I don't love this move from Martin here, and I feel like it feels a little unfair to me, but I once again am interested in what you guys think below.
Saying that's an angle shoot, but not.
Cabrhel folds.
Of course.
I assume these equities we see on the screen are with card removal, because I don't think he would be quite 21%. But still, I still feel like it's wrong to fold here even looking at this hand. You just win on a jack or a queen unless your opponent hits a flush or a boat. So, and you have backdoor outs. I don't know. This seems like a call to me. It's such a small call, but whatever. Once again, I am not the PLO expert. The drama's not quite done yet, though, because Aliado then calls the floor.
He said, how much is the all-in? He asked it 5 times, 100k. He said, okay.
He didn't say okay.
Open your hand.
I said only open your hand.
That is correct.
He said, okay.
And you
He said,
open your
okay,
hand, so
open
you
your
should
hand.
Get warning at least.
I should get warning.
Wait. You have to.
It's okay. It's okay.
Before Flo decided what to do, you shouldn't.
Yeah, he accidentally exposed the hand, so he should get some warning.
Induced me to show the hand. He said, what is
I
the
said
amount?
open your hand, nothing else.
He did it like this. Okay.
No.
Check the camera. He made the move. Okay.
What do you
Open your
talking?
hand.
I didn't even have chips in
didn't.
my hand. You relax,
He didn't.
okay?
Can you stop the clock, please?
Why? Nothing happened, dealer.
Stop the clock. You can be
Dealer.
in conversation.
I say open your hand, jokingly, and he opened his hand. For what? For what? I was joking. I didn't do anything wrong. I jokingly said open your hand, and he did it open. What should I do?
To defend Martin here, I listened as closely as I could. I did not hear an okay. I heard just open your hand, and his opponent did so. But it was apparently confusing because even the commentators weren't exactly sure what he said. There was a hand motion, though, involved. That we know.
Open your hand.
Martin also a little misleading, saying he didn't even have chips in his hand, because when he said it, I guess technically sure, but he was reaching for the chips. And let this be a lesson to everyone at home. Make sure you know what's going on before you put cards on the table or put chips in the pot or show your hand or whatever it might be, because people will instantly try and defend themselves by making stuff up, or maybe they even convince themselves that they're right. But when there's money on the line, people will always try to make their case seem better. So make sure at home you keep yourself safe. Our next big hand sees once again a battle between Aliado and Martin Cabrhel. And this time Martin Cabrhel flops a boat.
5-5-7, Cabrhel flops a boat, because why not? Well, this gets very interesting because Aliado has got 6-6-7-8.
160.
160 is the sizing.
Aliado is going to find himself in a little bit of a predicament here. I don't think he's going to fold.
Doesn't.
Oh, it's a 4, but this is not good for Aliado. He does make a straight.
280.
280 is the announced bet.
Well, Aliado is definitely going to lose some chips in this hand. He does turn the nut straight. The board is already paired. Brel open UTG, so shouldn't have too much 5-7x, but
Dario makes the call.
gonna need a 6 for the fireworks.
1.1 million in the pot. Ace of clubs on the river.
760.
Bet 760, probably getting snapped by Aliado. Does get snapped, sees the bad news. Aliado down to 740k now, and Cabrhel is up to just under 4.4 million.
3 straight streets of value for Martin here, as Aliado does turn the nut straight and pays him off with a giant 1.4 million chip pot going back over to Martin. I'll note the other players were chipping up a bit before this, but Martin once again putting his foot on the gas and moving into the lead. This brings us to the biggest pot played in the entire tournament. Let's run it.
Rob with the ace jack 7-7 in the small blind.
It's so wild because Martin Cabrhel off the table is completely different.
Okay, I'm up.
Yes.
No problem.
Absolutely.
Like, very nice,
I have 38,
very polite,
and, now I
Very
take.
reserved.
has a little bit of a laugh here and there.
Very reserved off the table.
Is that a fold?
Rob getting a little annoyed, but
I'm not too annoyed now.
certainly not. He's flopped. Top set.
Martin with a gut shot as well.
Just put in the lead. 60k.
Does have the raw gut shot. Probably not going to be folding.
Does make the call. Jack of hearts on the turn.
Oh, Martin picks up another gut shot.
Check from Rob. And now Martin's going to do the betting.
175, 200. Whoa, this is such a wild spot for Rob. Obviously doing pretty well. He also has the jack blocker, so it's very hard for Martin to have jacks. Wow, does make it 810.
So now 610 for Cabrhel to call.
Cabrhel was not expecting that, gotta be honest.
The flop action here on 7-5 Deuce Rainbow is simple enough, with Cowan betting with top set up against just a gut shot to the nuts here for Martin. And the turn improves Martin to a double gutter. The Jack of Hearts rolls off. Cowan actually also blocks the top set, so it's even less likely that he's behind. And he sets the trap with a check on the turn. Martin falls in, betting almost full pot, at which point Cowan decides it's time to go for a full-sized check raise to 810,000 chips. And it would seem like with just the double gutter, this might be a bit loose to call, but not for Martin.
810 total, 610 more, yeah?
Scoping out Rob here. Wow, does call.
Makes the call. Cabrhel looking for a 10 or 6, 7 outs in the deck.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
Yuck, indeed.
This is actually disgusting river. I mean, Rob can definitely expect Martin to have a wrap on the 5-7 deuce. So 3, 4, 6, whatever. Like, it's Martin, he can have anything.
He could have anything.
Wow, does full pot the river.
And a full pot.
The offsuit 6 rolls off. A disaster now on the river for Cowan. He checks over to Martin, who sizes up what he should do and decides to go for as much as possible here on this river that completes the straights. And now back over with top set on a board like this, you'd think he'd be able to get away. He loses to 9-8, 8-4, 4-3. Everything's got there. But can he find the fold?
Does fold. Look at that. It doesn't
Great
even use a
fold.
time bang. What an absolute boss Robert Cowan is.
I made it sound like he was going to call, but he didn't. I got to keep you on your toes here at Polker News Productions. At that point, it felt like the snowball was rolling down the hill, getting bigger and gaining momentum.
Oh, Kasu.
Oh, is he all in? Oh, he is all in.
7
Not like that.
That is it.
there. Cabrhel taking the check and another bounty plus 765K. He's up over 6 million in chips now.
Crazy stuff. Well, Dario Alioto is extremely short now.
Just 70K. I believe he is forced all in now.
I'm sorry, I have too strong
Easy
hands, I'm
fold.
sorry.
Wow,
please.
Dario with 4% equity here is going to need to go runner.
7.
In Martin's dream.
Take it already. Throws the bounty card over.
6 on the turn.
Yeah, and Dario is dead.
This brings us to the final hand of the tournament, which Martin correctly calls, this is going to be the last flop of the day.
Okay, last hand of the day. It open
Queen 6-4 deuce for Martin. And he wants this to be the last hand of the day. Flop comes.
Oof, the ace 5-3, a wheel for Cabrhel and top 2 for Cowan on this short stack. There's simply no way to get away.
This is probably going to be the last hand of the day,
this
Bobby.
could be the last hand of the day. Did you hear what Cabrhel said? He goes, can you muck your hand?
100K is the bet size.
Ace is good.
Oh boy, here it goes.
Oh boy.
But a raise.
Open your two.
Re-raise
Open your two. All in.
and all in.
Can we go play 25K now? Please. Come.
Hopefully not.
Come.
It's not done yet, Martin.
Come on, man. No, drawing that. No outs.
I don't think so.
You want free massage?
Jack of spades on the turn.
Big hack and then we celebrate.
7 on the river. That is it.
Robert
He gives
Cowan,
him a cuddle.
who did his best to fight back.
Threw that bounty across the table as well.
If you want to play PLO in America, check out the link in my pinned comment. Thanks, guys.